Spoiler alert, the following podcast includes discussions on film that may potentially, intentionally or inadvertently, reveal plot twists, character traits, story details, up to and including endings that might otherwise be considered spoilers. Proceed at your own risk.
You're listening to Moviesucktastic.
This crack shit's killing him! Super crack will get the job done a lot quicker.
Kings of the earth have committed fornication and live deliciously with her. They shall wail and lament when they see the smoke of her burning.
So you've seen her?
She's in the bar!
God bless.
Yeah. I've always loved that opening.
Yeah.
How is it?
And welcome to Moviesucktastic.
Yo, hey there.
This is episode number
208.
208. I'm Scott. The other guy jabbering away there is Joey.
That's right. Every week.
And, not you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, excuse me. And we're here to review, with our perfect audio, Frankenhooker.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
One of my favorite films ever.
Yeah, mine too.
Frankenhooker.
Yes, Frankenhooker, which was my challenge to you. And, you know, my challenge to you, the connection was that it was James Lawrence or, what's his name in the film? John Franken?
Yeah.
John Franken, yeah. John?
No. We talk about
Jeffrey Franken. Jeffrey!
James Lawrence. Yeah, James Lawrence is Jeffrey.
Want a date? He's like a mad scientist of sorts, and bringing back life. That was the connection. And in rewatching this, it's amazing how much more it's connected than I even thought of. Like the challenge is okay. Yeah, he's a mad scientist. Oh, he's bringing people back from the dead, and he's been kicked out of several medical schools, just like Herbert West. It's like holy shit. It's like one guy is like kind of like a funny comedy smart mouth guy, and Herbert West is straight man. He's got little quips in there, but it's pretty much
right. And Jeffrey's also an electrical engineer. He works for Con Ed. I think it was Con Ed.
No, it was New Jersey Electric and Gas.
Oh, that's right. It takes place in he lives in Hohokus.
He lives in Hohokus, which is funny. That's one of the buildings in my network that I go to all the time. I was just there actually a couple of days ago. But
Very New Jersey film. Very New Jersey film, especially
Yes.
when he wants prostitutes. He has to go over into New York City.
Yeah, he crosses the Hudson. There's some ladies right across the river, which they're not really right across the river from Hohokus, but you get the idea.
But he's this young mad scientist type guy, and he has an overweight girlfriend who dies in a horrible lawnmower accident.
Yes, because he's building his future father-in-law. Father-in-law, right? Yeah, future father-in-law, a remote-controlled lawnmower. And, of course, his girlfriend, who isn't the smartest, sharpest tack in the box, decides to start to show him how to use it. And he's like, don't stand in front of it. He's just giving her all these warnings. Don't stand in front of it.
You're on UHF. Get out of the way.
You're on your UHF.
Now, I mean, this episode and last episode, we got this thing going where we're challenging each other bad movies that we love.
Yeah.
Which can sometimes be a detriment, sometimes they're not. The one thing this film has going for it, I feel, is some of the writing is really just great. There's a lot of... It's not clever, it's not all about Eve, but there's some great dialogue. It's so much so that it's hard just like to jot down, oh, that was a good line. So no, that was a great paragraph. like the whole news coverage of the accident afterwards, where they talk about I think I actually have like the text at some point. I'm going to be reading some of these throughout this because these are fucking great. But like when she's talking to her girlfriend for we're setting up our backstory, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've tried everything: the meat diet, this diet, fruit diet, vegetable diet. I even had Jeffrey staple my stomach, but nothing works." Like, you let Jeffrey staple your stomach? He's a doctor. Says, "Oh no."
He's been kicked out of 3 medical schools. But we are.
I gotta let him. I had to let him operate on me. He is my future husband.
Yeah, it's just great lines like that throughout the whole film. There really is. I'm glad that you do have them down. Like, here's a perfect example. He's got this life-size drawing of the human body, like muscle tissue and everything, and he's drawing lines from different spots, saying, "Oh yeah, extra voltage over here, and we're definitely gonna, no, not enough power. Yeah, I don't care what they say. I'm gonna get more power here." I love that he's just talking under his breath. He's like, "Yeah, I don't care what they say."
A lot of mumbling stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. It's like he's writing down right here. And if you know anything about like electrical engineering or anything like that, which I do a little bit because of what I do, he's like, he put 120 volts he wants to run through like the kneecap for whatever reason. I mean, obviously there's no rhyme or reason to why they did it. It's just, here, have at it. But
I mean, just an example of the dialogue I love in the film is when the mother comes in. And she's played by what's her name? That's
Oh yeah, it's Joni Ritchie. This is the only thing she's ever done.
She looks so familiar to me.
Well, I think she looks like what's her face from Three's Company, the one woman that replaced I can't remember her fucking name.
Yeah, but so when Jeffrey's mother comes in, it's like if everything's okay, I've got some of it right here. It's I seem to be disassociating myself from reality more and more each day. I'm antisocial. I'm becoming dangerously amoral. I've lost the ability to distinguish between right and wrong, good and bad. I feel like I'm plunging headfirst into some kind of black void of sheer and utter madness or something. The mother's like, "You want a sandwich?"
There's really no trouble.
Yeah, and again, the delivery is far better than my just jabbering it out. But it's just little things like that. I mean, two of my favorite quotes in the film are that, and at the end of the film where he's trying to find Frankenhooker, and he pulls up to the sidewalk, and there's that crazy street preacher. He's like, "Oh, Babylon, the great mother of harlots and abomination to the earth, I will show unto thee the judgment, blah, blah, blah. They will wail and lament when they see the smoke of her burning." And he runs up, "So you've seen her? She's in the bar."
And I love his delivery, too, because it's in the trailer. "She's in the bar!"
It's a great build-up. I mean, there's some great comic timing in this. Oh, no, my favorite quote is the super crack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, don't laugh. This crack shit's killing those girls. And this super crack will get the job done faster.
Yeah, and then he starts drilling into his head. He's getting like different parts of his brain where it's like for sleep, which is ironically enough another connection to Reanimator, where Herbert West was like, injecting the serum into his head. Like, I don't need to sleep. And he's drilling his own brain because he's trying to stay awake and he's trying to stay sharp. And he's like, oh, okay, like 122, I guess, is a certain part of the skull. And he drills into it and he's like, oh, yeah. And he's coming up with ideas of how to get these women. It's like, yeah, I'll go into the city and, I'll lure them to over here and party. And then just like, no, forget it. I'll do this instead. He just drills into a different part of his brain.
I don't know why I love the fact that even though he has tools and everything around, he hides the drill bits in a bowling ball bag with a bowling ball. Because it's his drug. So he hides the drill bits. I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, right.
I mean, but yeah, so he decides he's going to bring his girlfriend back because when she's torn to pieces by the lawnmower. What's the one line they had in the newscast?
Oh, it's on now, actually. Maybe I can get the audio for this. Hold on.
Like wood through a mulcher, the girthful fiancée disappeared beneath the blades of the berserk mower that sent her personality raining down upon the birthday revelers. In a blaze of blood, bones, and body parts, the vivacious young girl was instantly reduced to a tossed human salad. A salad the police are still trying to gather up. A salad that was once named Elizabeth. and while the newscaster's going, there's like the old cop like scratching his head and like counting.
Yeah, they just had that on the screen where he's just like 1, 2, 12,
and that's when you find out some of the parts are missing, and he kept her head and like her hand, and I think another part like her foot, like a hand, a foot, and a head.
Right.
And he's keeping them, and he needs body parts. He's gonna build her back from scratch, give her a brand new body.
And I'm pretty sure, and I think it was added in just for comedic effect. If you noticed it, it's like her one big toe.
Oh yeah, the big toe.
It's like why'd you keep that? Was that Tab I saw?
What?
Was that Tab?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Brought myself a batch back from North Carolina.
Is that the only place in the country they still sell that stuff?
No, but they don't sell it around here.
Well, yeah.
So at least not some places do, but hardly any. But no, they sell it there. I grabbed a bunch.
Oh, can't see our boxes, Gino says, and he says Priscilla Barnes was the Three's Company chick.
Oh, okay. That's good.
How did I do that?
You know what? They took the cancer labels off the Tab cans.
Did they really? There we go.
That was always my favorite part, where it said that this product has been known to cause cancer in laboratory rats.
Yeah,
it always made me feel tougher when I was drinking it. It was like the toughest diet soda out there. It'll give you cancer.
Yes, it will. Yeah, now they take it off, but it still does that.
Well, yeah. I doubt it.
Just drink water.
No.
Orange juice.
Ooh. Anyway. So he decides he has to get body parts to get her together, so he goes to the city and gives super crack to a bunch of prostitutes who then explode after they smoke it.
Not immediately, though.
Not immediately, no.
Because Zorro is... it's Zorro, right? Yeah, Zorro.
Yeah, Zorro.
He's waiting downstairs with his Greek mustache, pacing. Where's my bitches?
He's a great actor.
I love him.
He's excellent.
I love him. And I've always had a soft spot for any movies that take place in New Jersey, talk about Jersey, and this is a Jersey movie. Frank Henenlotter, he's a New York City guy, and he's obviously very well affiliated with Jersey and New York City, so you get a little pieces of that from his films like Brain Damage and Basket Case and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, this one is in New Jersey, Hohokus. Well, that's where she dies, and I'm assuming that's where they live. I mean, they could live in Waldwick for all we know, but it's in New Jersey. And I was trying to find filming locations, and they don't have any in the credits, and they don't have any on IMDb either.
There's a lot of stuff missing for this movie, even though it is a cult classic. Now, one thing that threw me off is I've gotten into the habit of checking the parental notes for films. And the parental notes for Frankenhooker kind of saddened me.
Oh, really?
For example, there's only three. Right off the bat, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Sex and nudity. One scene is set in a bar toilets, in which there are a lot of people. In this scene, 3 extras can be seen in a toilet cubicle having sex. Scenes of nudity can be found throughout the movie. Now, that's just lazy.
Yeah, that's just like expect to find nudity in this.
But then why tell me about the bar toilets?
Well, they were the most offended by that, apparently.
Really? Because the whole crack body part thing scene that doesn't have it.
Sure.
Just say a lot. How about that? Violence and gore, exploding prostitutes in the bedroom scene. In parentheses, see sex and nudity. Which the bedroom scene's not mentioned in the sex and nudity section.
That's the most nudity in the whole film.
Parents are fucking stupid.
Well, yeah.
I gotta say it. No offense, sir.
I'm not the one writing IMDb parental guides.
And also towards the end of the movie, we find Zorro decapitating Jeffrey Franken. Well, spoiler alert, bitch.
Well, thanks for giving everyone else a heads up.
Well, I didn't know, did I? I'm just reading out of the... I didn't read that far. Profanity.
This is a horror comedy. You know, it's not The Sixth Sense. So...
Profanity.
Yeah.
Nothing.
There's nothing about it.
Nothing listed. They just skipped over that one. Like, yeah, okay.
Huh.
No one's counting the fucks in this film? Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Lazy parenting. Now, here's the kicker. Under alcohol, drugs, smoking. Smoking crack, and lots of drinking. This movie is not for kids.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I don't think they ever implemented it, but I think they really wanted to give a straight out R rating to any film that had smoking in it. And the MPAA or Hollywood basically said no, we're not gonna. That's dumb. Because there's a lot of G and PG rated films that are very tame where people smoke. It might be a parent, it might be a person in the scene. It's like Hollywood or the MPAA is like automatic R. It's like, really? I get that you want to protect the children, but stop it now. Automatic R? Shit. That would have given Who Framed Roger Rabbit an R rating.
Fuck the children. Oh, also, frightening / intense scenes.
Yes.
Nothing.
Nothing for
Nothing listed. Not at all. And here's the kicker. MPAA, rated R for gore, drugs, and sensuality.
What?
Is there any part of this film that you would call sensual?
Maybe the dinner scene with her decapitated head?
It's more romantic. That was a romantic scene. I don't know about sensual, though.
Want a date?
Yeah, nothing. Someone at the MPAA needs to look up the difference between sensuality and sexuality, and you know what? This might explain some of the ratings they're giving out.
Yeah, well, this is true. I love it. He just came in the room with a spark plug the size of a fucking child. It's like, what are you going to use that for?
I mean, the movie's obviously over the top on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
But
here, perfect example. He has her head. He literally has to find a woman with the perfect body or as close to it and just chop her head off and put his girlfriend's on it. But the point is, he wants I need the perfect legs, I need the perfect ass, I need the perfect tits, I need the perfect, feet, all this stuff. So it's like she's all chopped up. Right. But that would make too much sense. Just chop the head off, put her head in its place. There you go, done.
Again, mad scientist.
Oh well, no, believe me, I get it, and I'm not criticizing. I'm not criticizing for it. I'm just adding on to what you said, how it's over the top.
Yeah.
It just if it wasn't, he wouldn't be putting sewing 25 different body parts for one head.
And if you're familiar with Henenlotter at all, I don't even need to say that. It's what comes with a Henenlotter film. This one's actually more openly comedic than the other ones. They're more basket case.
Perfect example.
Brain damage. They're more dark humor. There's humor there, but it's a little more subdued. This is like a Henenlotter slapstick, kind of like Basket Case 3, almost.
Well, I think a lot of that is due in part to James Lawrence, to be completely honest. His performance. You don't get that actor unless you're looking to do that. So this is true, but I mean, for all we know, he was trying to go a little darker, and James comes in and he's like, "Listen, let's play it this way," and maybe he was on board for it. Because this is the only film in the Henenlotter catalog that's like this.
Well,
Basket Case 3, that's like... Well, that... okay, I'll give you that.
But again, he made that right after Frankenhooker. So it's almost like, as he went... Basket Case is the film that, put him out there, obviously. It's like his...
was that the last thing he did?
Last what?
Well, Basket Case 3, was that the last thing Henenlotter did?
No, he just did Chasing Banksy. It came out in 2015.
Oh, I think I know what that one is.
Yeah, it's about trying to find the artist Banksy.
Yeah. I think I watched a part of that, like a large part of it.
No, well, I mean, there's a documentary about Banksy, I think, and this isn't it. This is a film about like art. I mean, they use Banksy as the background, but I'm pretty sure this is not a documentary. This is more of a like a New York artist. Again, a New York film. He's a New York.
Oh yeah, born in New York City.
Filmmaker. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And again, it's like I said in last week's episode. I would not be surprised one iota if James Lawrence is living in New Jersey, and the same thing with Frank Henenlotter. I would not. I wouldn't doubt that they're my neighbors, like 5 miles from here. Like for real.
I love James Lawrence. I just love him in his movies. I've always been a fan of his, and I said it before. I'm just saddened that he didn't do more.
Yeah. I like I said last week. When is Tarantino going to revive his career? Because he could be something special in a Tarantino film. Tarantino will know how to use his talent. His quick wit and sarcasm, and just he'll just know how to do it.
Yeah, and this Transfiguration movie that he's in, I'm almost positive that's going to be like a, I don't know, it might be released in theater, or I mean, it's by that guy that did that film Milo, which seemed to get a bit of
This is James Lawrence's latest film.
What?
James Lawrence's latest film.
Yeah. He's this Transfiguration, which is made by Michael O'Shea. He's the guy that did that Milo film.
Milo. That doesn't sound familiar to me for some reason.
Oh, I'm confusing that with Bad Milo. Never mind.
And he just plays detective.
Yeah, so maybe that's not going to do that much. All right, never mind.
No.
Yeah. And honestly, this is one of those films. The film is, I would say, 70% dialogue. I mean, there's stuff happening. He's going places. There's interactions, but It's a lot of dialogue.
There's a lot. There really is.
Lawrence carries the film. I mean, for the most part. What's her name?
I can't believe he was in Bridge of Spies. Gentleman on Subway Number 2. Which is probably the end of the film of Bridge of Spies. Because Tom Hanks was only on 2 subway trains when he was getting dirty looks and when he was getting happy looks.
By the way, I'm going to go back a minute because I was scrambled when we were doing the first part of the show. Jeffrey's mother, I did recognize her. It's not Mrs. Shelley. Her credit is Jeffrey's mother. It's Lois Lasser. She's been in a lot of Woody Allen films.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Elizabeth's mother for some reason.
No.
Sorry about that.
I was talking about... Yeah, no.
I don't know. I was half paying attention.
She's been in a ton of shit. She was the mother of the Blue Raja in Mystery Men.
Yes.
Yeah, she's been in a ton of shit. I knew her. I didn't recognize her.
Is she still alive? Please tell me she's still alive.
Yes. She is still alive.
Good.
She was in... She's done some TV stuff in the past couple of years. Yeah, no, yeah, I got very confused there because the credits, the names are all here and there. Yeah, I mean, Elizabeth, Patty Mullen, she's great in this. She hasn't really done much of anything beyond this.
She was, she was in the TV show Girls, which is huge hit.
That's Lois Lasser. I'm talking about Elizabeth.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no,
Keep up, sir. Keep up, man.
I'm sorry, man. Requiem
Elizabeth,
for a Dream.
Frankenhooker.
That's right.
Our Want a Date. That chick.
Yes. Yeah,
that's
no, she hasn't done shit.
No, and I wouldn't call her a great actress, but she carries the character.
She does.
She sells the character.
Especially when she goes through the transformation. It's good. It's very good.
I love the facial,
Oh yeah, She, I guarantee she got married. She has kids. She's living in Jersey somewhere. She's happy.
And her children have never seen this film.
Yes, she probably won't allow them to see it. Although,
no.
She's in something called Zombinatrix as Francine. Did you say that already?
I did not say that already.
Yeah, it's coming out. It's in pre-production. So she did Frankenhooker in 1990, and then Zombinatrix, which is coming out this year.
Huh. Maybe it's like a reunion of like these type of films.
It might be.
I think the direct-to-video, we are getting this resurgence of, well, I mean, let's face it, direct-to-video, now it's direct-to-streaming. It's almost the same thing over again. And a lot of the people that are now old enough to sit around, and watch these direct-to-streaming films are the people that grew up with the videos. So I guess we're seeing like a reinvention of the low-budget film, and they're trying to duplicate that that flavor that these films had. You can't recreate Frankenhooker.
Right.
Yeah, you really can't.
Filming locations for Zombinatrix is Baltimore, Maryland.
It's not Henenlotter.
She's into whips and brains. What the fuck?
I probably missed that one. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not going to see that. Damn.
Beyond the dialogue, though, the great low budget, obviously fake special effects of bodies exploding and dismembered parts everywhere. You got the whole scenes where after he takes everything back, he's sorting through like garbage cans filled with legs and then piles of breasts. Very, again, comedic.
Sure. Here's a little mini bio for Patty Mullen, who plays Elizabeth in here. She was a Penthouse pet for the month of August 1986. She was a Penthouse magazine pet for the year in 1988. And as of May 2009...
Hold on. And by 1990, she was already slumming it with Henenlotter.
Yeah. And as May 2009, she's living in Florida.
Oh.
So she got the hell out of Dodge.
Oh, yeah.
And she has two daughters.
But she went to Florida, so what the fuck?
Yeah, her daughters are probably on meth. Sorry.
Or super crack.
I don't mean that. She was in a 9-minute interview for the special edition DVD of Frankenhooker. Shit, I have that. I should check that out.
I have that.
Yeah.
That's one of the few DVDs I refuse to get rid of.
That's right. Now it's on Blu-ray.
Didn't Shout Factory come out with the Frankenhooker?
I'll find out. But I think you're right.
I don't have much else to say about Frankenhooker. I hate to say it.
It's unfortunate because again, it's like you said, it's hard to review films, especially the ones that we love. We love this movie. But I could not think of a better film, and in hindsight, I probably should have, than this to review, because the connections in my head were just boom, back and forth, back and forth.
I mean, the main selling points. It's a Henenlotter film, so you know you're in some fucked up shit.
Yep.
James Lawrence is fucking hilarious. You've got exploding prostitutes.
Yeah.
Do I have to keep going? One of the exploding prostitutes is a porn star from the 90s.
Rachel Hunter.
Heather Hunter.
I got half of that right.
Yeah, Heather Hunter. She's actually one of the prostitutes that explode. So, if you're into 90s pornography, this might be a nice little distraction as well.
Yeah, some porn stars were trying to do these like early 90s films. Like for instance, if I was challenging, or if I was going to challenge you to a film, I might pick, what was it? Oh shit, what was the name of it? The one with Madison, the porn star.
Evil Tunes.
Evil Tunes. That's what it is. I might, that would be a connection because porn star in film, Heather Hunter, porn star in film. That could be a good connection.
That's a damn good connection.
But I don't think that was actually, I think it was a theatrical release. So it would work.
Alright, so let's rate this bitch.
Let's do it. While you do that, I will look and see if we reviewed Judd. Now,
Frankenhooker on IMDb has currently 6.1 out of 10 with nearly 6,000 votes. I would like to say 7 just to say fuck you to everybody who likes good films.
Okay. I'm good with that.
I mean, starting at 5, I have to say add 1 point for exploding prostitutes and add 1 point for James Lawrence.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, 7 it is. Already noted. Not much to play with on the demographics. The highest demographic is males under 18. No, sorry. Highest demographic is males 18 to 29 at 6.4. Lowest demographic is males over 45 at 5.7. Barely any movement there. And no IMDb staff have rated Frankenhooker.
Of course they haven't, because they're fucking 12. Fucking Christ.
So, anything else? Did you double check on Chud?
We have not reviewed Chud.
And that's it.
Nice.
And again, the listener review options will be up this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And do we have anything else before we go?
No, that's it. We should go ahead and end the show.
Okay.
It's a nice short episode. I like that. Definitely like that. All right, everyone. This is episode 208 of Moviesucktastic. There you go. Ending music. Can you hear that?
Hear it? Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm loving this new sound setup I got. All right, everyone. Episode 208 of Moviesucktastic. Go to our website at moviesucktastic.com. You could be there right now, watching the show live every Thursday at 8 o'clock. That's what we do. We want you to join us. We want you there. You can download the show right from the website as well. Or if you just want to just hang out on the website, you can listen to the show right from the Moviesucktastic audio player that we have. You can call us at 908-514-4470. That's 908-514-4470. If you want to leave us email, the address is themovieguys@moviesucktastic.com. You can go to our Tumblr page at moviesucktastic.tumblr.com. Go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/moviesucktastic. Everything we talk about on the show, trailers, videos, anything going on around in the world of movies and what we like to think and talk about goes there. You can also download the free Android app for your phone or tablet. It's totally free. Everything I just mentioned is on it. You can listen to the show. You can download it to your phone, however you want to do it. You can also go to the Moviesucktastic from an iPhone, because we have a mobile version of the website. You want to do a search for Moviesucktastic in your favorite browser? Scott likes Google.
Google it.
Not browser. Wow, I just did what you did. Search engine.
Odd.
Yes. Yes. You can go ahead and do that. We come up everywhere. You don't even have to put Scott and Joey. We're the only fucking people with a title like we have for our website. I don't know why we don't have more followers. We got a lot. Don't worry. And that about does it. Do you have any words of wisdom, Mr. Wilson?
This super crack will do the job a lot quicker.
Want a date? All right,
like
everyone.
things with catnip. It's unnatural.
All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.